Jabong video tutorial. In this tutorial, we will walk you through the order management process. The process of order management is very simple. When a customer buys your product on jabong.com, you are notified about the new order. This is followed by 3 steps: pick, pack, and dispatch. And finally, on receiving the product, we conduct a quality check, after which it gets delivered to the customer. You need to take into account 2 very critical factors. Firstly, if you ship the wrong product, it will lead to a quality check, or in short, QC rejection from us. Secondly, it is better to have a lower turnaround time for your products, as buyers get the products delivered to them faster. This helps in improving the buyer experience and in turn your sales. Let us now understand how to manage new orders. Log into the VMS and click on the Order tab. This is where you'll view all of the orders that you've received for the products that you have listed on Jabong. There are 4 tabs for various steps in the order management and shipping process. By default, you will see what's under the New tab. All open POs, including those created on that day and those pending from previous days which need to be serviced by you, are shown here. Each SKU under a PO is shown in a different line. In case of multiple units of an SKU in the same PO, the units are clubbed together into one line with the total ordered quantity. You can filter the orders via received date or dispatch by date, which would help you find and manage your orders. The first column here has the PO number. Item details contains the relevant product information. The camera icon helps you to view the product image. Received date corresponds to the order receiving date, and dispatch by is the date by when you are supposed to dispatch the product. If the product is not dispatched within this period, we will cancel this order. Quantity and cost contain order quantity and total cost of order. We have introduced a smart way of selecting items under a single PO. Once you select one item of a PO, the remaining items under that PO get automatically selected. The reason is credited to the fact that the number of orders you don't wish to pick under a single PO will be lesser than the number of orders you wish to pick. This makes the process of picking quicker and easier. All you need to do now is select the PO items you wish to process by checking the box on the right and clicking on Generate Picklist. You can also download the entire list of new orders in the form of an Excel sheet or a PDF by clicking here. You can then use this to get your items ready to be packed. Now let us understand Picklist. The idea of moving the items from New tab to Pick tab is to segregate the POs that are going to be processed at a given point of time. For example, if there are 5 POs with multiple items each and you wish to process only one PO, then you can move that particular PO from New to Pick. So let's go through the process. Go to the Picklist tab and you'll get to see a list of items that you have picked. The first column here would have the PO number. Item details contains the relevant product information. The camera icon helps you to view the product image. Order quantity refers to the total number of orders placed on Jabong for that J code. Total picked refers to the number of items picked so far. Available to pick is the difference of the two. Unit cost is the price at which you're selling the product to us. Total cost is the multiplication of unit cost and total picked. Under Pick Now, you can choose the number of order items you wish to pick now. Then, select the SKU by marking a tick in the last column and click on Pick Selected. You can also export the list on an Excel sheet or a PDF to match the picked products and maintain a record for yourself. This is really useful. Now moving on to something really important: packaging. The picked orders from the last step will be listed under the Package tab. After moving it to the Package tab, You can select orders which you wish to pack together. Once you fill up the required PO details in the text fields, it helps in reconciliation between the invoice you generate and the order being processed through Seller Connect. We also provide you the facility of removing an item from a package list by simply clicking on this button and confirming that you want to remove the item in the pop-up that appears. You can also download the list on an Excel sheet or a PDF to keep track of the items that you've marked as packed. This is how the Excel sheet would look like. You can select products here by marking a tick on the last column and then clicking on Generate Packet. Please note that items of only a single PO can be packed together. Items of two different POs must be packed separately. Upon clicking on Generate Packet, a pop-up appears which is the ASN Advance Shipment Note. It contains more details related to your package. Against the field Logistics Partner, you can choose your delivery service from the drop-down list. Dispatch date corresponds to the date you dispatch your package. Invoice date refers to the date on which you raise the invoice for us. Number bags correspond to the number of bags in which items of this particular PO have been packed. For example, if you have 100 orders under a PO and you require 2 bags to pack all the items, then you should enter 2 as the number of bags. This helps in tracking the products during transit. If you have any remarks, you can enter them under the Remarks field. You will receive the AWB number when you choose a logistics partner other than Java's. This needs to be entered here. Dispatch quantity is pre-filled by the system depending upon the number of items you have selected to be packed. You will have to enter the invoice number and invoice amount in the respective fields. The system will not accept an incorrect amount and will promptly display an error message. The seal number bag-wise is applicable only if you choose Java's as your logistics partner. With Java's, you'll have to put individual seals on the bags you are sending to us. This prevents mishandling at any step of logistics. You can enter multiple values by separating them with commas. If your logistic partner is not Java's, this field will be disabled. Once done, you can click on Generate. This sends out a notification to us that the items are packed and ready for dispatch. While packing the orders, certain critical points have to be taken care of. If you neglect and miss out these points, it may lead to GRN failure or QC reject by us. First, you must mention the J code on every item that you dispatch to us. This is extremely important and required in identification as well as counting of products at our end. Secondly, we require 2 copies of the invoice against every PO. First one must be handed over to the logistics partner and the second one is to be packed inside the mother bag. If more than one mother bag is used to pack items of a single PO, then each of the bags should have a copy of invoice. Thirdly, ensure that you do not place materials corresponding to multiple POs in one mother bag. For example, on a particular day, you are serving 2 POs, one of the same day and the other of the previous day. Then the items of both POs must be packed in separate bags. However, you can use multiple mother bags to pack items of a single PO. Fourthly, remember to mention the PO number on every mother bag using a marker. For example, if 4 mother bags are used for packing items of a single PO, then the PO number must be mentioned on every bag. Next, every mother bag should be packed using a seal which has already been provided to you. You have to mention all the seal numbers corresponding to all the bags used for packing items of a PO on your copy of the invoice. This must also be signed by the logistics partner. This helps us track your products against any transit damage or loss. Let us now have an understanding of the reasons for quality check failures. These include price mismatch, The price mentioned in the PO and on the product's tag are different. Size mismatch. The size of product in the PO is different from that in its tag. Color mismatch. The color of the product mentioned in the PO is different from that on the tag. Incorrect item. The item sent was different from that mentioned in the PO. For example, a shirt was sent instead of a t-shirt. And lastly, defective piece or untidy and dirty product. Hence, if you check for these simple points while packaging, it would save time and effort at both ends. After you pack the order on the Package tab and fill in the required details in the ASN pop-up, the packet moves to the Dispatch tab. Here, you can see the packet along with its ASN number, PO number, and the quantity packed in it. All you need to do now is select the packet and click on Confirm Dispatch button. Please ensure that you perform this only when you have actually dispatched the order by handing it over to the concerned DSP. Next, we will talk about tracking orders. You may want to track the orders once they have been dispatched by you. This can be done easily using the Track Order tab. Once the package is received from the vendor at our packaging center, a thorough quality check is done. On approval from the QC team, the product is sent to customer. You can see the status of your product at every stage of the dispatch process. To track your order, click on the Track Order tab. Here, you can see all the PO numbers, their status, item details, and their images. In this column, you can see the order quantity that you have shipped, and in this one, you can see if it has been received at our packaging center or not. At this step, we conduct a thorough quality check for your items. We check for any price mismatch, size mismatch, color mismatch, product mismatch. Further, we also verify if your product is defective or is present in a dirty state. Then, here you can see the number of approved products after the QC check. And here, you can see the rejected quantity and returned quantity. We hope after watching this video, you will be able to use the order management system comfortably. Thank you for watching.